Damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
3-year starting quarterback Jaden Daniels for the Arizona State Sun Devils has entered the transfer portal, and this couldn't have come at a worse time for the Sun Devils football program. The football program is currently under an NCAA investigation for multiple violations within the football program that could affect it in a very negative way, and we've seen this pan out throughout the college football season during 2021, but now a quarterback that announced that he was coming back to Arizona State and not declaring for the 2022 NFL Draft in Jaden Daniels is officially leaving Arizona State. In today's video, I am going to be talking about the state of ASU football and the Jaden Daniels situation. Before I move on with the video, however, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as we are on the road to 10K. Now, let's get into it. To start off this video, we're going to look at the problem that ASU football is in right now, and to start that off, we have to take it right before the 2021 college football season in June. On June 16th, 2021, ASU confirmed that the NCAA was investigating their football program, but they couldn't really speak more on behalf of that because in accordance with NCAA bylaws, the university cannot provide further details and anything like that involved with the investigation. About a week after Arizona State made a statement confirming that the NCAA was investigating the Arizona State football program, it came out that Jaden Daniels' mom reportedly aided in Arizona State's alleged recruiting violations. That includes screenshots of emails that show Regina Jackson, the mother of star quarterback Jaden Daniels, allegedly helping book more than $1,100 in flights for recruits and the adults accompanying them on a recruiting trip from Florida, according to documents. Regina Jackson did deny these claims about helping out in the alleged recruiting violations for Arizona State, and honestly, take what I just said about her being allegedly reported with it with a grain of salt. It's nothing more than just a rumor. Of course, with an NCAA investigation going on in your football program, if you're potentially guilty of something, there are going to be staff members, a part of the football team, that are going to be let go. Like tight ends coach Adam Brenneman, who was placed on administrative leave on July 25th, 2021. On August 9th, 2021, assistant coaches Prentice Gill and Chris Hawkins were placed on administrative leave. As you might think that some of the NCAA investigations on the program might stall once the season starts, that wasn't the case as more drama continued as defensive coordinator Antonio Pierce was not allowed to recruit off campus due to the NCAA review because he was seen as a big factor in this investigation. Although Arizona State's football team faced a lot of drama off the field during the season, this was actually probably their best season under Herm Edwards yet, as they came in as a top 25 team, and they were a top 25 team for a little while. They finished the regular season 8-4, which is the best they've had in the Herm Edwards era. They would end up finishing 8-5 after a Las Vegas Bowl L. And of course, the drama wouldn't stop there with the conclusion of their 2021 season. The drama would continue into the current 2022 offseason, as on January 28, 2022, offensive coordinator Zach Hill resigned and 3 assistant coaches departed. On February 2nd, 2022, just a few days after the offensive coordinator resigned, defensive coordinator, associate head coach, and recruiting coordinator Antonio Pierce would resign as well. It might not come as a surprise, but having a pending NCAA investigation on your program and having coaches leave right before National Signing Day, it was going to hurt your recruiting class quite a bit. And this recruiting class for 2022 for Arizona State, talking about high school wise, definitely wasn't the best, as they ranked 103rd and 12th in the Pac-12. On the other hand, in their 2022 recruiting class, they do have 10 transfers coming in. But if you want to build for the future and have a chance at being a top team in the future, you're really going to have a good high school class as well, with maybe a good transfer class at that. So landing a total of 9 recruits in your 2022 class from high school, it's not the best look for Arizona State. Just a couple weeks outside of National Signing Day, the starting quarterback for Arizona State, Jayden Daniels, who has been the starting quarterback since 2019 while he was a true freshman, would officially enter the transfer portal. Now, let's circle back to Jayden Daniels and his significance at Arizona State. He was a true freshman starting quarterback in 2019 after being regarded as one of the best quarterbacks in the 2019 recruiting class. He started for Arizona State, leading them to a 7-6 record, completed 61% of his passes, threw for 2,943 yards, 17 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions in 2019. And the future looked very bright for Jayden Daniels and the Arizona State football program, as they had a lot of potential under head coach Herm Edwards. As a sophomore, Arizona State football played in a shortened season along with the entire nation playing college football at that time. He would play in 4 games where he completed 83% of his passes, threw for 701 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He had quite a bit of hype heading into 2021, seen as a potential Heisman dark horse and someone that was going to make a really big leap in his game in 2021. But honestly, that wasn't the case. Honestly, Jayden Daniels was a little disappointing in 2021 as he never made that expected jump and he had his struggles on the field. As in the season, he completed 65% of his passes, threw for 2,381 yards, but he had 10 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. But he was a lot better on the ground, as he had a career year on the ground with 710 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. Near the end of the season, there was some doubt that Jayden Daniels was going to be a Sun Devil in 2022. And with that rumored, of course, when Spencer Rattler entered the transfer portal after Coach Lincoln Riley left the University of Oklahoma, of course Arizona State was in the mix for Spencer Rattler and at one point was seen as a favorite. But of course, Jayden Daniels shot that down when he announced he was coming back to Arizona State in 2022. But let's touch on that a little bit. As Spencer Rattler is from Arizona, he grew up there. He's from there. He played high school football there, and Arizona State was in fact one of his top schools during his recruitment, but obviously he would end up going to Oklahoma because, well, Oklahoma and Lincoln Riley with quarterbacks is a lot more valuable than Arizona State. We just gotta be true. But he was interested in Arizona State, but Jayden Daniels made it clear that he was staying. So, well, to keep a long story short, Spencer Rattler would not go to Arizona State, and Michael Rattler, Spencer Rattler's dad, basically said that Arizona State lied to them, saying that Jayden Daniels wasn't going to return. Although at the time it may have not seemed like that big of a deal of Jayden Daniels coming back to Arizona State for 2022, and officially not really going for Spencer Rattler at that point, it is now a really big deal as they could have had Spencer Rattler, but Jayden Daniels announced he was coming back, but now he's leaving the team. And now you kind of have a bad situation where Arizona State is kind of going up a river without a paddle because now they have no experienced quarterback on their roster. They just lost their 3-year starting quarterback, and now they got to throw someone out there for 2022 that has no starting collegiate quarterback experience. And it seems like the Arizona State football players didn't take the announcement of Jayden Daniels transferring very well, as there's a video that went out from a player who recorded his locker and other players kind of just cleaning it out, and that one player even said Jayden Daniels was trash. Now, I'm sure this might happen at other programs, but it's not the best look if players are airing it out and posting it on social media, especially in the way that it was done. Looking at the present-day Arizona State football program, things only seem to be trending downwards. They've lost most of their staff. They brought in a really bad high school recruiting class that ranks outside the top 100. That's just abysmal. And now they've lost their long-time starting quarterback since 2019 and are going to have a quarterback battle to see which quarterback who doesn't have a starting quarterback experience on the collegiate level will start for them in 2022. What do you guys think about the Arizona State program right now? Will they survive the NCAA investigation? What's going to happen to Herm Edwards and his future as the head coach of the Sun Devils program? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section, and before you head out, remember to smash that like button, turn on those post notifications, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly out.